Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I got a Inner Traditions book for the Spiritual and Healing Journeys catalog, innertraditions.com. Hi, I'm not being sponsored, but I got a book catalog in the mail, and I'm going to go through and hopefully not flash my address and see if there's anything interesting in here. Well, I just talk to you guys and hang out. Hi, how are you guys doing? I'm doing okay. I got this at Ross, and I got it because it reminded me of Selena, and so I was like, yeah, anything for Selena. Um, Selena Gomez? No, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, okay. Let's see. Anything interesting? I always like seeing what people are doing. Like, what are the occult folks doing? I'm always interested in what you guys are doing. I used to work at a metaphysical bookstore that rapidly descended into a cult, and it was horrible. It was like one of the most traumatizing things I've ever had to deal with. And I feel like I was very spiritually raped, and it was absolutely horrible. It's something that I deal with still to this day, that kind of survivor guilt. And yeah, it hurts a lot. So I'm trying to like heal my inner spiritual, like I have a deep spiritual wound now, but I still have such a interest in the occult that I just can't stay away from it. So it's just I'm constantly wounding myself. It's not something I think you can get over in this lifetime. Once you've been in a cult and you've been that spiritually raped and abused and misused, um, it checks all of the boxes for trauma, and then the survivor guilt too. It sucks. It totally sucks. So yeah, let's see. Oh, DMT entities. I think that's so silly. Okay, I'm gonna just say this. I think it's great that people are trying to make field guides for people, trippers and stuff like that, so that way we can have conversations. At the same time, I think it's extremely humane and human to be so prideful that you think you can capture a fairy in a little lamp box and call it this and that. I think it's very egotistical to try to label something that is not navigatable. Like, it's just very interesting. Cat magic. Okay. Activating your 5D frequency. Um, do you remember whenever there was like all these jokes about 5G, and there was one of them, it was like a 5G horse. It was like, have you seen a 5G horse in your front yard? And it was like a see-through like apparition of a horse in someone's front yard. That was really funny. The Book of Stones, Sacred Biodiversity Oracle. That's interesting. Primordial Traditions of Ancient China. That's interesting. New books. Quantum Aikido. Invoking the Wild Soul of Music. Military Encounters with the Extraterrestrials. I will tell you one thing. Anybody who is a military brat or has like military family, like children of military families, have more fairy encounters and extraterrestrial encounters than normal NPC people who are not associated with the military. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's like some kind of fucking joke the CIA is playing. I'm just kidding. I have no evidence for any of this shit. No, but seriously, like every time somebody online has been like, I had this like increasingly like odd encounter with fairies or UFOs, they're like, oh, my dad was in the military. My grandpa was a fucking Purple Heart, blah, 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 blah. All of these things to say, yeah, yeah, I come from a military family as well. So I'm also like, I've done my own little research, my own little like odd research, and that's kind of something that I've noticed is that if you're associated with the military in any way, shape, or form, I'm talking about like American military, you're most likely going to have a fairy experience or a UFO experience or an extraterrestrial experience, like another like entity experience without necessarily being exposed to hallucinogens or LSD, drugs, things like that. I don't know what that means. What that means, I don't know. Something that I've been. Okay, ancient alien ancestors, empires of Atlantis, Star Ancestors. Star Ancestors is a good book. I actually have it. It's a fucking great book. I highly recommend it. Star Ancestors by Nancy Red Star. Very good book. I have it. I love it. Secrets of Ancient America. Forgotten Civilizations. Sacred Geometry in Ancient Goddess Cultures. That's interesting. Rediscovering Turtle Island. Lost Knowledge of the Ancients. Ancient Civilizations of Prehistoric America. Oh god, now we're getting into like the ancient mysteries, 20% off. I'm gonna have to fucking lightning rattle this shit off like I'm an auctioneer. Mysteries of Life and Faked Death of Jesse James. What the fuck? Based on family records, forensic evidence, and personal journals. Jesse James faked his own death? I didn't even know about that. Like, you guys, this is like news to me. Like, this is like a fucking update. Like, what the hell? Let's see. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying to read this. Like, what does that say? And I'm getting like wrinkles because I'm like squinting, and then I'm like, why am I getting wrinkles? Because I'm squinting. I need glasses. And then, okay, First Templar Nation: How 11 Knights Created a New Country and a Refuge for the Grail. Mysteries of the Round Towers: The Subtle Energies of Stone Structures in Ireland. I'm interested. I saw a video on that, and I was like, They're talking about like the way the birds dance around the towers or something. I'm gonna put a star next to everything I'm interested in, and then I'm not gonna get it because that's how it happens for me. Okay, Mysteries of the Round Towers. Okay, there we go. Sheila Nagig. Oh yeah, I really wanted that book too. The Dark Goddess of Sacred Power. So there's like all of these. I think I'm saying that right. Sheila Nagig. Whatever. Listen, I'm not here to prove anybody wrong or right or say anything correct. These are like little things on ancient churches where it's like women like holding their vagina lips open and being like ah, and so I think that's hilarious. Number one. Number two, um they've tried to cover them up with like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like if you go and look, because like the early Christians were like, whoa, we need to get all this pussy power shit out of here. Like pussy power shit's gotta go. Like no, God's a guy. Okay, God's a guy, and he's not gay, but he's definitely not into women. Beginning Christians were like super, super fucking weird about women. Like early Christians were super fucking weird about women. They're really weird. Anyways, there's like on these old like perhaps like Scottish churches or English churches or Irish churches, whatever, or in the UK. I don't know, don't like quote me on this, but there's like these images of these women with their legs spread apart, and they're like, and I find that to be highly interesting. I think it's interesting that also men folk were always like, whoa, like get that shit out of here. The Invisible History of the Rosicrucians, Secret Practices of the Sufi Freemasons. I'm just rattling these off because it's like I know a lot of this shit, and I'm just like, oh, okay. It's like talking to old friends or being like, no. I don't have acquaintances or friends in real life. I have books. I've got like one friend, and I have books. That's about it. Okay. Lost Civilization of Lemuria, The Rise and Fall of the World's Oldest Culture, Mysteries of the Far North, Vikings in Greenland and North America, DNA of the Gods, Anunnaki Creation and the Alien Battle of Humanity, Black Freemasons, From Prince Hall to the Giants of Jazz. That's cool. That's interesting. It's really interesting. I might want to look into that one. That's really interesting. Lucifer's Court, The Heretic's Journey to the Search of the Light Bringers. That's interesting too. Oh, okay. I love a Lucifer book. I'll take a peek at that. Crusade against the Grail, struggle between the blah 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 blah. Those fucking Templars fucking each other in the ass. Okay, whatever. Lost Tomb of King Arthur. Interesting. I like that. I like that. Anything to do with Glastonbury tour. Anything to do with like Avalon. Okay, I'm sat. I'm SAT baby. I'm sat down. I'm here. I'm sat. Like the tea is it on ready? I don't know how to have a cup of tea. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Okay. Ancient giants. I don't know. The Velikovsky heresies. Worlds in collision. Ancient catastrophes revisited. The sacred symbols of the Dogon. I don't know what that is. Secrets of the Masonic Washington. Astrology in Mesopotamia. Hey, wait a minute. That one for sure, because I already have like two Mesopotamian astrology books that I'm highly interested in, and like I have at my home that I need to just sit down and read. It's not that I'm highly interested in them; it's that I have them in my library, and I need to like sit down and like download all the information into my head so I can like put it into my own internal database and be like and like click these things together and then be like, oh, okay, I got it. Let's move forward. The nine waves of creation, quantum physics, holographic evolution, and the destiny of humanity. I don't care. Okay, next. I'll talk to you about it. Like, I love talking about this shit. I want to hear what you have to say. If you guys have any information on any of these books, if you've read any of the books that I've like rattled off, like let me know. That's cool. What do you think about them? How do you feel about them? Are they worth the buy? You know what I'm saying? Are they worth, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is it worth buying the book? Is it worth reading the book? Is it worth having that one-sided conversation with the author with biases and morals and values that are conflicting with your own in order to understand perspectives that could be new and could be helpful and beneficial for your life for reasons undefined? No. I don't fucking know. And I don't fucking care. But just let me know what you think. Okay? Ancient Egypt, 39,000 BCE. First female pharaoh. That's interesting. Ashes of angels from Forbidden Legacy of Fallen Race. Origins of gods. Hybrid humans. Genesis of giants. Giza power plant. Lost technologies of ancient Egypt. Anunnaki Chronicles. Zechariah Ascension. 12th planet. Zechariah. There were giants upon the earth. Zechariah. Origins of the Sphinx, celestial guardian of the pre-pharaonic civilizations. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what else. Where are we at? Giza power plant, Zechariah. The Serious Mystery, new scientific evidence of alien contact 5,000 years ago by Robert Temple. Temple of the Cosmos, an ancient Egyptian evidence of the sacred. The ancient Egyptian evidence of the sacred. Shamanic wisdom. In the pyramid texts, sacred science, study of numbers, a guide to the constant creation of the universe, symbols and the symbolic, ancient Egypt science and the evolution of consciousness, Moses, the Mayan factor, discover Atlantis. Okay. Illustrated history of the Knights Templar, the Morning of the Magicians. So, this Morning of the Magicians, the secret societies, conspiracies, and vanished civilizations. That's interesting. That's really interesting. But the thing is that, is it already stuff that I know? Is it already like, should I just go try to find a PDF file of this online and like download it on Kindle or something or blah blah blah? I don't know how to approach these things sometimes. Secret Legacy of Jesus. Secret societies and Americans elite, from Knight Templars to Skull and Bones. I don't care. I don't care. Just white men fucking each other in the ass and like raping each other and raping each other's family members and like everyone's keeping secrets and insider trading. I don't really fucking care. Like I genuinely could not fucking care less. It sounds like a lot of fun. So sorry. I don't fucking care. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I just it's so fucking like I don't care. You guys have secret meetings. You guys all share the same prostitute. You guys have blackmail leverage on each other. It sounds like you got it all figured out. Like it sounds like you guys are good. Like you don't need any more help. It sounds like you guys are really, really doing well. You know, so America's elite. Sounds like you guys are doing good for yourself. So I don't really want to fucking give my energy to a bunch of fucking 18th century dandies. I'm good. Let's see. Giza, the Tesla connection, Sorcerers of the Stone, Peru. Let's see what else do we have. The Complete Earth Chronicles by Zachariah Sitchin, Lost Book of Enki. Africa's Temples of the Anunnaki, Mystery Origins of the Hybrid Men, Slave Species of the Gods, the Futhark Rune Mysteries, The Cunning Farmer. What is this about? That's interesting. John Michael Greer and Todd Elliott, The Cunning Farmer. That's interesting. For some reason, that is interesting. Gospels of Mary Magdalene. I don't care about Jesus. I don't care about Mary Magdalene. I'm not into that right now. Maybe I'll get into that later. Um, I don't really care. I don't care about Christian mysteries. I don't care about the Bible. I don't care about Abrahamic faith right now. Like I just do not fucking care. It's too much. I'm in the South. I'm in the Bible Belt. Over it. Overpopulation. Oversaturation of just constant annihilation of free thought. I'm good. I'm really fucking good. I'm set. Church of Magdalene. Oh, Real Witches of New England. Interesting. I do have some books on witchcraft during Stuart reign in the UK and their connections to Salem that I need to go ahead and take a peek at. So in my to be read list, I have to finish my books on Mesopotamian star lore. I have a couple of books on that I need to finish. And then, but the issue is that I like applying what I learned to real life. So there was a time where I learned like how to overlay the Mesopotamian stars on top of our current ones. And I like doing that in person, like going outside and seeing those connections. It's fulfilling. So because I like doing that kind of stuff while I'm reading it, I like applying what I've learned to what I'm doing in like real life. Um I what was I talking about? I like going outside. Oh yeah, it's been overcast since I got the book. It's been like real shitty, really, really shitty. So I haven't been able to actually apply what I've learned. Yeah, it's been severely overcast ever since I got the books, and so it's just been really aggravating, and I don't like it at all. Okay, let's see whatever else the else is happening. Um, Norse Gaelic paganism. The fuck is my hair doing? I don't care. Goddesses cast the runes. Sacred herbs of Yule and Christmas, pagan book of days, pagan mysteries of Halloween, Gnostic philosophy. That's interesting. Um, Tears of the Mother of the Sun. What is that? The Divine Feminine Gnosis. Rosicrucian Counterculture. Secret Life of Mother Mary. Fuck off. Jesus' brother. I don't care. Jesus Christ. Decoding Enochian Secrets, God's most holy book to mankind. I'm good. Um, I'm straight. It's fine. I don't care right now. I'm not into it. Sacred Geometry for Artists and Dreamers. Call of the Old Gods. That's interesting. Alphabet Mystery. Song of the Dark Man. I have that book on my altar right now. The Song of the Dark Man, Father of Witches, Lord of the Crossroads. But I think his name's Derek Mason. Really good. I actually like that book a lot. It's $15. Intertraditions.com. $15 on their website. That's cool. I like it a lot. Celtic Druidry. Druids herbal for the sacred earth year. Ancestral Slavic magic. That's interesting. Celtic alphabet tree. Ogum, the Celtic oracle of the trees. Revolt against the modern world. Ride the tiger. What's Eros and the mysteries of love. The metaphysics of sex. I'll pass on that one, but thank you. Thanks, but I think I'm gonna pass. The Hermetic tradition. Soul Journey through the Tarot. That's interesting. The Psychedelic Gospels. The Secret History of Hallucinogens and Christianity. That's what I'm saying. Like, you should never mix witchcraft, magic, Christianity, and drugs. Like, that's just okay, Charlie Manson. Like, oh my god. Like, okay, little Charlie. Like, what are you? So annoying. Like, oh yeah, I had to like sexually assault somebody because God told me while I was high on mushrooms. I doubt it. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. Draw and quarter him, please. Can we just get that guy the fuck out of here? Please? Can we? Can we? Tantric Jesus, I'm good. Look, bro, I'm good. Fucking good on that. But whatever. The Flowering Wand. I'm straight. Bulgarian Illuminati. The Light of Hermes Trismegistus. I love Hermes Trismegistus. Homie Trismegistus, as I call him. The Woman with the Alabaster Jar. It's interesting. Western religion and philosophy. I want to skip over all these. These are pissing me off. Too much Christian stuff. Alchemical lightwork. Occult Germany, of course. Of course. Occult Germany. In the 40s, the Nazis were going crazy. Occult Elvis. Shut up. What? Okay, hold up. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna read this to you. Hold up. Let me get my peepers peeped out. Okay. The Occult Elvis. A lively new book. Spine chilling expose. The mystical and magical life of the king. Miguel, sorry. Girl. Okay. The Occult Elvis, The Mystical and Magical Life of the King by Miguel Connor. Miguel Connor presents the accounts of Elvis's wife, his friends and family, the Memphis Mafia, and his spiritual advisors to reveal Elvis the mystic, occultist, and shaman by examining Elvis's efforts as a natural healer, his UFO encounters, and his telekinetic, psychic, and astral traveling abilities. Connor argues that Elvis was America's greatest magician. You could get it for $19.95 or $15.99. It is 228 pages, plus 19 black and white illustrations, ebook and audiobook available. Was Elvis a magician? I think a lot of these people who are like pop stars and whatnot, I think they're all magicians. I'm not stupid. There's a lot of backdoor shit that happens. And I'm not just talking ass work. What the fuck? Girl, shut the fuck up. Okay. 27 Keys to Angelic and Demonic Astrology. Kabbalistic. I'm good. Oh, Solomonic Grimoire tradition. I'm good. I'm not into like Jewish mysticism right now. I'm just over anything Abrahamic. I'm just over it. I'm really into pre-Christian fairy tales and folklore right now. That's what I'm really into. So just get the Jew magic and the Christian magic out of my fucking face, please. Thanks. The language of magic, metaphysics, the metaphysical world of Isaac Newton. That epic rap battle of history with Isaac Newton. So funny, so good. I love that one. Or he was a word owl, Yankovic, Yankovic. The joy of sleeping alone. Releasing emotional wounds. Her last name is Goldfeder, but I thought it said Goldfader, and I was like, what? The power of switch words. I heard about that. That's interesting. The power of switch words. Manual for awakening the warrior. For the awakening warrior. I don't know. Transcendental mind. Releasing wounds. The privilege of aging. That is actually interesting. Yeah. It is a privilege to age. I am very grateful for that. Your animal, your soul mirror, animal chakra healing. I love it. How animals talk. Enlightened dog training. Know your dog's true nature. Elemental Goddess Oracle. This is a little thing. I don't want to flash my address on accident. I don't want to shock over. So embarrassing. Edit this shit. Alien World Order. Reptilian plan to divide and conquer the human race. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Just stop. Like, first of all, shut up. Second of all, shut the fuck up. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Book of Changes. Oh. I have that book. Oh. Troubles, Problems, and Lightness and Calm. Cosmic Game of Snakes and Arrows. Spiral Dragon Dharma Gate. Flight of the Bone Monks. 8 Steps Living a Long Life. Transcend Chaos. Shamanic Soul Retrieval. That's interesting. By Lisa Burritts. That's good. Soul Retrieval is so good. It is so good. And it's healing. But you gotta do it yourself. Because there's these fucking new age whores online that will charge you $900 for them to go retrieve your soul from the underworld. And I'm about to charge $5 to take their souls to the underworld and just drop them the fuck off. How are you going to charge somebody who's been like sexually assaulted, abused, and like criminally tortured? You're going to charge them $900 to do a fake shamanic soul retrieval. You can eat my ass. Like, that's fucking horrible. And there's tons of people online who do that, and I hope that they get what they deserve. I hope they live the life they deserve. They're just fucking bitches. To charge somebody $900 in the name of spiritual awakening and then be like, well, we have to charge that much money because if you didn't, you wouldn't take it seriously. Okay, Becky. All right. Well, I'm gonna clothesline you the next time I see you. It's fucking insane. Magdalene Ascension Feng Shui with archangels, unicorns, and dragons. With 5D feng shui. That's fucking crazy. Oh. Archangels, unicorns, and dragons. It sounds like somebody's like when you walk into somebody's shop and like you're like, how are they like they own a bunch of knickknacks. It's like a knickknack shop, and you're like, how do these people stay in business? This is obviously like a money laundering front, or your husband is like a millionaire and he allows you to have like a fancy little shop. What does this say? Wetiko? That's amazing. That's interesting. Undreaming Wetiko. Breaking the spell of the nightmare mind virus. Interesting. That is very interesting. Oops. Hit the thing. Meaningful coincidences. How and why synchronicity and serendipity happen. I love how somebody is arrogant enough to be like, here's why it happens. You know? Are you in touch with the big man? I'm like being an asshole about things. I'm sorry. Light and Shadow Tarot by Michael, not gonna pronounce that right, and Brian Williams. Let's see what else. Orbs. He's up there playing with Ouija and his orbs. Messages from Heaven. That's cute. Atlantis cards. I don't like geometric shapes on my tarot cards. I think that geometric shapes are extremely masculine. And I don't like them too much. The Council of Horses. Super Sagittarian. Magdalene manifestation cards. Celtic Healing Oracle, Archangel Fire Oracle, New Orleans Voodoo Tarot, the Metaverse of Consciousness. What? The Metaverse of Consciousness by Shelley Renee Joy. She says that there are unknown dimensions recently detected by experiments at the High Energy Particle Collider in Switzerland. I think it's interesting that Switzerland's the only place that'll let you kill yourself, but there's also a hydrogen, I was supposed to say something else, a particle collider there too. The secrets of anti-gravity propulsion, Tesla, UFOs, and classified aerospace technology. And you have the information on that? Sacred forest bathing. I could get behind that. Quantum spirituality, Pleiadian activation, UFO paradox. Interesting. Ask your angel guides. Beyond telepathy, Nostradamus, the lost manuscript, telepathic tales, angels in waiting, easy way to learn astrology. There is no easy way to learn astrology. There's not. Fucking get in there, get your feet fucking dirty, get your hands dirty, and you're gonna come out a new person. New Syrian revelations. New Syrian Revelations, Galactic Prophecies from the Sixth Dimension by Patricia Corey. Okay. Complete Smudging Handbook. All right, we appreciate it. Moss medicine. Hell yeah. Medicinal lichens. Yes. Della Medicina. Tradition of Italian American folk healing. That's interesting. Healers in southern Italy. Or the healers in southern Italy. Shamanic herbal stone medicine. Oh my god, this is a 30-minute long video. Healing of thyroid with Ayurveda. 6 healing sounds. Restoring your eyesight. That's interesting. I should probably get that book. The Power of Sound CD. Okay, I got that like halfway through this. Okay, how do I feel about that? I feel better just seeing like what's going on, seeing what people are into, seeing what metaphysical bookstores are carrying, and what they're not really carrying all those. This is a it's got free shipping. Like you could do free shipping. Here's a number to call them. You go to old school and get a catalog. They won't stop sending me this, and I appreciate it. Mini Tarot de Marseille. I really, really enjoy seeing what's going on out there because it makes me feel like connected again to like the things that I love, which are books, metaphysical books, and like rare thought forms. And so I love seeing the individuality of these people and their audacity to write a book. Like anybody who writes a book has an astonishing amount of audacity and willpower, which I do not. And so I get a little jealous, I get a little mad, I get a little cunty about it. Because I'm like, oh my god, you would write a book about something that you think you know. Like, first of all, it's arrogant. I love it. Okay, Icarus, fly too close to the sun, babe. No, I'm kidding. But like, people who write books, you guys are amazing. Like, and I think I just have like a wound to my ego about writing a book because I'm not a good writer. So it's probably something I need to sit with myself. But okay, what do you think? What are you guys reading? What are you guys doing? What are you all interested in? Are you guys interested in metaphysical books like I am? I need to go take a shower. My hair is covered in water from the flood, and I'm over it. I'm over it. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, goodbye.